Hey guys, welcome back to Film Spire. Today we'll talk about the most dramatic tattoos on Ink Master. Let's head into it. Number 5. Maddie LaBelle, Season 3.
Nikki!
She was in the bottom each week, and her elimination was a first for the show. Featured in Season 3, Maddie LaBelle has been tattooing for 5 years. She never seemed to find her footing on the show, as she landed in the bottom 3 in each of the 2 episodes. She did this with a poorly designed cover-up and a poorly applied anatomical heart design, but she still survived the elimination process. In the 3rd episode, the judges threw the contestants a curveball with the first ever elimination flash challenge. The artists had to tattoo a garter belt. The judges decided that Maddie had the worst garter tattoo, and she was sent home. She remains the first and only contestant in the show's history to be eliminated after a flash challenge. Number 4. Jeremy Miller, Season 1.
I'm sorry, girl, but if I had that tattoo, I would have to cover up another cover-up.
He completely dropped the ball on his first elimination tattoo and whined pretty much the entire time. Competing on the first season of the show, Jeremy Miller came in specializing in new school tattoos. In the first elimination tattoo, the artist had to cover up unwanted tattoos. Jeremy's human canvas wanted to fix the crooked angel wings tattooed on her back. Pretty much from the get-go, the canvas was crying in pain and ultimately ended up tapping out with unfinished work. Jeremy was criticized by fellow artists for not putting her in a more comfortable position, but he was given another chance by the judges. The following week, the artists were tasked with tribal tattoos, and Jeremy once again struggled. He continued to complain to the other artists that he hadn't really tattooed anything other than new school designs, which irked the veteran artists. The judges had seen enough, and he was eliminated that week due to his lacking skill set. Number 3. Saint Mark, Season 6 and 7.
Woo! Feels like church up in this mother. Oh, look who's levitating in now, the tattoo god.
The tattoo god was anything but in his 2 appearances on the show. First appearing on the show in Season 6 with his apprentice Ryan Hadley. Saint Mark had been tattooing for 25 years. Early in the competition, he was looking like one of the front runners as he won his first 3 head-to-head elimination tattoos. Not long after, he began to sour on fans and his fellow artists due to his ego. He went as far as to call himself the tattoo god. It also became evident that detail, color, and line work were his shortcomings as he strayed away from using liners and just tattooed with shaders. He was eventually eliminated after a face-off tattoo in week 7. His return in Season 7. Saint Mark returned to the show the following season, which featured 8 new artists, battling 8 veteran artists. In his first episode as the veteran, he got to call out the style and subject matter, and he chose the 7 deadly sins using only shaders. The new artist got the last laugh as Saint Mark ended up in the bottom, and he remained the target the rest of the way. He was eliminated in week 5 after a terrible new school design and was the first veteran artist to be sent home. He is remembered by fans on the show for being a colossal egomaniac and for writing checks with his mouth that his skills couldn't cash. Number 2. Danger Dave, Season 9.
I'm Danger Dave. I'm coming from Tri-Cities Tattoo in Atlanta, Georgia, and I've been tattooing for 8 years.
His overbeating attitude and need for control brought down the work of his shop. Season 9 of the show saw 2 artists from the shops across the country compete for the first title of Master Shop. Danger Dave came in with his co-worker Bang. Their shop, Tri-Cities Tattoo, struggled the entire time. Throughout each flash challenge and elimination tattoo, Dave was constantly trying to change the designs or tattoos, much to the disdain of his teammate. The team looked to perform well when Bang took charge, but Dave's art never seemed to live up to the challenge. After 3 straight bottom 3 eliminations tattoos, Tri-Cities was eliminated in week 4. The reason I include Dave here and not Bang is that Dave's contributions always seem to hurt his shop. He kept them from being true competitors on the show. Number 1. Mystical Mike, Season 3.
I am livid. Mystical Mike up my flash tattoo, and I do not want him to do my elimination tattoo.
If unwarranted confidence had a face, it would be Mystical Mike. Featured on season 3 of the show, Mystical Mike was outmatched from the get-go. In the first Flash challenge, the artists were tasked with tattooing single needle tattoos on former prison inmates. Mike was criticized for his poor design of a pocket watch. In the ensuing elimination tattoo, he had to do a cover-up tattoo on the same canvas. He achieved the cover-up, but his design of a monochromatic blue lion lacked detail and strong lines. Mike proceeded to shock the judges by announcing that he had only bought one tattoo machine to the competition. Despite this announcement, he has managed to make it through the first week. In the second week, he had already established himself as the weakest artist in the house, and the other competitors grew annoyed with him. In the elimination tattoo, he landed in the bottom once again with a poor tattoo of an anatomical deltoid muscle fitted in a skin rip of a G-clef music note. His poor designs and the way he alienated everyone else in the house led to him being eliminated in episode 2. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.